What's up, YouTube? To CFX here back with another video, and I know it's been a while since I've seen you guys. What the freak? I know it's been a while since I've seen you guys, and you guys have seen me. So here I am. Everything's been going great. Only videos I've really been uploading are my weekly markups and my markup reviews lately, because I've been like really focused on not only creating my website, making sure that is going well, but also just focusing on my course, like focusing on the people that is actually in it. And I just been using content from my course and stuff like that. But I'm about to get back to actually making content for YouTube, and specifically for YouTube. So we're going to start there right now with this video. I'm getting back into binary options right now. The account is funded. We're ready to go with that. Right now I'm at my back testing stage right now though. I didn't like the last strategy that I was using, and I'm about to revert back to my old one, but I'm about to figure out how to make it better. One thing that I hate is switching from strategy to strategy. I hate it, because if you have to switch from strategy to strategy, you just don't know how to trade. And I know how to trade. Like I know how to trade, but with binary options and it being so inconsistent most of the time, I want to figure out what is the best way to trade binary options with using market structure, but also using like what indicators work best, what indicators are not so delayed. Because with binary options, you have to be on it. Like you got to be on it very quickly. So that's one thing that I'm trying to figure out right now, and really just testing out how it works, or how the market reacts in certain period of times according to market structure. So how fast it'll react when it touches a very strong level of support or resistance compared to like a minor level. Do I need to trade for 5 minutes? Do I need to trade for a minute? Things like that. So looking at time frames, and I'm gonna show you guys my market right now. So hold on, let me flip the camera, and I'm gonna show you guys what I have going and how I plan on back testing this strategy. All right, so as you guys can see, this is my market right now, and this is on the 1 hour time frame. You guys are probably just looking at a whole bunch of lines, but these are minor and major levels of support and resistance. I'm gonna go through and change the colors later on and stuff, so I can know myself which one is like my stronger levels and stuff like that. But just putting a vertical line right now on where the market is currently, and when I come back tomorrow, I will read the market on every single time frame and see how it reacted. So that's how I plan on back testing this strategy and seeing how the market reacts to my points. If this back testing process does not work, we will switch it up and grow from there. But more than likely, I am going to have to back test this in like actual real time, just because of how binary options is. So we will see when we get to that moment. Oh, just got a notification about USD CAD. Let's see how that is looking. So yeah, tomorrow we'll come back, see how everything is going, see if it's back testing properly, or see how the market reacted to our support and resistance on a major and minor time frame, and I'll get back with you guys on that. So I'm gonna see you guys. What's up, YouTube? CFX here, back here with another video, and we are now returning back to look at our results. And I have decided to change it up a little bit. We are gonna do it a little bit differently. So instead of looking at it by support and resistance, you know, like we were doing and stuff like that, when I was coming back to look at it, I realized like the market don't really respect structure that much on a smaller time frame. It respects it, but it breaks through it a lot more often. So to try to strictly trade off of support and resistance price points and stuff like that would be about crazy. Now, I'm not saying that it's not valid and you cannot use them. Yes, they are still valid. The market does respect it at most points. But just to try to overall trade over that, it will be a lot more difficult because, as you guys know, the market don't move in a straight line; it moves in waves. So those support and resistance points or price points gets broken through very, very often. So you never know when it's really going to break through or if it's going to respect it and reject off of it. So that's why I have decided to change it up just a little bit. And by that, we're going to be going based off of more so indicators because we're looking to trade very small time frames. And with the overall movement, market structure is great. Even with smaller movements, market structure is great. It's good to know where your support and resistance is. It's always good to know where you are in the market. Like if I was to look at the 4-hour time frame, I know where I'm at. I'm at a resistance point on the 4-hour time frame. I'm at a higher point. So that means on a smaller time frame, I want to look for like sales, stuff like that. And look for the market to reject off of resistance points that are on my smaller time frames. So now we know what we were looking for. How do we know when to enter? And that's where these two will come in at, honestly. But I'm looking for a couple of things. So these two are basically going to tell me what direction I'm looking for the market to go in, or basically to confirm the direction that I'm looking for the market to go in. And once we get all of that lined up, and that will be my point to hop in for a trade. But not going to give away the full sauce because don't know if it works yet. We're going to test it out live and stuff to see if it really works. And if it does, then big bag coming. But so far, just doing my back testing, it looks like a great way to analyze the market, to see direction and stuff like that. Now, just like every other strategy, it does have a couple flaws that I have noticed so far. So we will see, but overall, it should be pretty much easy to trade with the market. One thing I have noticed though, like in a consolidated market or a very slow moving market, it doesn't work that well. So goal is to stay away from slow moving markets, like where the market is barely moving at all. Now we can trade in a slow moving market, but is it suggested? No, not really. So we will just see. And another thing is what type of time frames it work better on. So yeah, we're gonna figure that out as well. But just like what I was saying, guys, the market don't just move in straight lines; it moves in waves. So like here, this was my resistance. Over here, this was my resistance. It broke through, then it became my support. Simple market structure. But on the smaller time frames or binary options, whether you don't have time to try to really, make that decision. If you're taking a 3-minute trade or a 1-minute trade or even a 5-minute trade, that's the only amount of time that you have, you know. So if this market doesn't reject off this point in 5 minutes, you lose that trade. Like right here, it kept on going. So here, it's not like I can just hold this trade all the way until it gets to here, like we do with regular Forex. No, we're on a limited time. And even here, it doesn't come back below and stuff like that. So that's the thing with binary options. It's the limited time that you're on. It's not like you can hold a trade until you go back into profit or anything like that. Basically, hey, if you select 1 minute, that's how long you're going to be in that trade. If you're not in profit in that 1 minute, well then you're just out of luck. So yeah, we're going to continue testing it though. Just wanted to give you guys an update that I have changed some things or how I was going to go about back testing. So yeah, we're going to focus on that now. Like here, my red line, this is my support at one point. It has now become our resistance. It's coming back up to that point. And you guys see here, like it's been rejecting off of it multiple times. So that's why I say it's really, really good. Like, it's still good to know where you are in the market. It's still good to know where your support and resistance is. But am I going to trade basically, well, strictly based off of that? No. We're going to add a couple more things to it. So that was just an update for you guys on the back testing stage and how it went after we marked up our charts and stuff like that. Made a couple of adjustments, and yeah, we're going to see how it goes now we're going to see how it goes now with the adjustments that we have just made. So I'll see you guys, I don't know when, but I'll see you guys soon.